All right. And I just now realized I have not even gotten this microphone set up right. Give me a moment. Why aren't you twisting? There we go. Now the microphone's set up right. Now I should be able to be heard. Oh, okay. Well, I am up at demon hours building models as my dog now comes behind me and starts groaning at me. Thank you, dog. Yes, hello. I see your head. No. 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 Turn this down a little more. Something like that should be good, right? Probably. Okay, luckily this time I think I've set things up properly to not be grabbing random streams from random places. But, let's go ahead and move over to here. There we go. Oh, I have had a bit of a week, but hey, now I can finally start building some models again. Yeah, basically all that's left are tons of these guys. Got all of my plates over here, slowly starting to get them all magnetized down. Things can get a little difficult to get off. Hold on. Can I scrape this one? Come here. Come on. Okay, yeah, well, it's one of the issues with these. It just kind of magnets itself down really hard. Meanwhile, over here, I got a little nook to just pop a fingernail under. Not doing it right now just because I'm scared I'm gonna flip those guys off. Now, I forgot this one. Oh, okay, there we go. Let me just quickly... Can I get under there now? Yeah, there we go. That's easy now. Okay. Where was I? So I'm basically just down to making the laser lines in the command group at this point. However, I have 31 of the normal last guys left, and then 10 of the command squads. I got a lot to go. And this shit takes forever. It really does. No whining at me. No whining at me. You're not a whiner. You're not a whiner, Raymer. Go lay down. Go lay down. A fucking dog. Okay. Hold on, I need to move something around. Okay. Well, let's keep trying to piece things together. Building glass pose? Well, I guess we'll find out as I build this. Luckily, I got things a little more set up. Something just out of reach for me to just barely peek over at to make sure I'm doing the right thing. I'm trying to also make this better at being able to see what I'm actually doing with my hands. All right. Oh, shit. Where are my sanding sticks? Uh-oh. That's my roughest. That's a rough one. I don't need that level. Ah, I'm just blind. Right there in front of me the entire time. Oh, I'm a complete dumbass. I just noticed something. I make this go away. There it goes. No. Okay, there we go. Fucking good job, dipshit. So I'm definitely getting very rusty at actually properly streaming anymore. Can I not literally knock something into the deepest, furthest recess? Can I not do that right away? Hold on, I will be right back up. I need to go digging for that. Actually, I don't think you can see me. Yeah, you can't see me from here. Okay. Be nice if I didn't do that to myself literally right away. Let's sand it down enough. Get a whole lot here. It's something I should do. Hold on. And do that. Should cause noises. All right. See if a friend ever wants to join into a call with me. Or at least just if anyone wants to hop in from a group chat. Who knows? All right. Be on that one, right? Hold on. Let's see what I got. So the last pose would be... It's not 40-41 because this thing is incorrect. It's 45-40. See a lot of 41-45. I got 41-45 here. Do I have any spare gun arms over here? This is mostly commander bits, isn't it? What? 57, yeah, that's commander bit, Nothing there. What about in my reserves down here? Hold on. I got so many reserves I gotta look through. Definitely not that. Definitely nothing on that one. That's mainly reserve bits. Got another 45-41 here. 25-26. Who uses 25-26? Does I need to take from 1F? It's 43-42. Oh, don't fall. That's one that's gonna have to come from my newest sheet. I gotta do the math on all this. Hold on. It doesn't make sense I have so many 25-26s left. Maybe I need to make pose 3. Maybe that's the issue. I need to make a pose from before. I haven't done enough of those. Maybe that's my issue. Because that is enough for one full group. Enough for 2 full groups. 3 full groups. 1 command squad, 2 command squad. So I should have enough with this to finish out everyone. Have this? I do not see leg bits on here. I see a lot of 25, 26s. I think I'm going to go for that then. 25, 26 would need 23, 24 for arms. 24, 23. Yeah, got him. Yeah, I must have been fucking up something somewhere. Feels like I got a lot of leftovers. Well, it's just commander bits. Double checking everything to make sure I don't fuck this up. Alright. Those 3. So putting that together, I need 24, 23. The dog has now taken to just sitting directly under me and chewing a bone. Get nice and close to this. Oh, where's my... There's the normal sander. Yeah. Maybe see I got a bit of a cat scratch on me. Damn little shit caught me. Yeah, I shake the entire desk for that. No. Good. All right. I missed a step. Here you are. Forgot about this little shoulder bit. There we go. There we go. Needed to move a few things around. Try not to tip that. Okay. Okay, and this is held at a something along the lines of that. Actually noticing now, looking at the empty plates, that I am missing one more guy at low ready. It looks like you're supposed to have 2 of these guys at a time. Two of these guys per 10. Quickly see what this looks like. Yeah, that looks good. And there we go. We got ourselves low ready. All right, now for the part that I hate the most because of how often I drop it. Shoulder plates. 7, 6, 7. Sorry, I didn't mean to do that. I'm brain rotted. Okay. The part I don't like. I somehow managed to get it in there. If you can see, there's a little indent right above the shoulder. I gotta fit that in at. It is, especially with how clumsy I am, very difficult. Really look like it. Let me grab for my. There's my fine teeth. Make sure it's just nudged in there. You're not very well in there right now. Right there. Looks like there's a flake of something in there and don't know what. Okay. One pad down. Time for the second. This one's a little easier without that little shoulder bit in the way. More exposed. There we are. Both of his shoulder pads are on. Now to start putting the legs together. Right here, 26, 25. Take a little extra. Yeah, this one's gonna be a little weird because we got this extra little bit on the front. I gotta be careful with this. It's gonna look ugly right away. I'm gonna try to smooth that out. Like everything else, that one is very prominent and very easy to see. These ones just a quick rough smooth over. All right. I mean, technically I'll cover this up in the end, but there's supposed to be some kind of like pack kind of just like smacked on top of this thing. I don't know, you can kind of just see the scratches real easily. Still smooth, but I don't know, I think we're gonna go with the fact that I will be putting something like just over the top of that. Right? Let me look at the instructions again. Yeah, I will literally have something kind of dangling off in front of that that's supposed to connect on, so that's fine. I want smooth down just because I'm gonna have to fit the body on. Oh wow, somebody came in and instantly tried to share links. Wow, okay, thanks, dude. Yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and assume you're not a good actor if you're doing that. Oh yeah, account created today. I'm sorry, 2 days ago. Yeah, no. Oh yeah, now I see your message. Get the fuck out of here. Actually, get out of here. What the? Bro, I don't give a shit enough to buy viewers. How fucking desperate do you think people are, you fucking weirdos? Well, I guess a lot of people are fucking desperate for viewership. Like, I give a shit. What? Hold on. Make sure this guy gets reported. Off Twitch behavior, collab request, user, avatar, channel points, panels, tags, etc. Username, alerts and graphics overlay, whispers, chat message. I guess chat message. Yeah, there we go. Spam. That's a really scam and spam. Yeah, it's just scam. Oh, I got raided. Holy shit. Hi there. How's that said? Dandy91? Hi. How you doing? Like it should go about like that. Bit of a seam. What are you building here? Skitari? No, I am not building this Skitari. I am building my Solar Auxilia, my las rifle section here. Yeah, that's not a good way to do it. Whoa, rated again. What the fuck is going on? What the hell? Hello, Raka Zero. Little pixel guy. Yeah, this is all I got right now. This is all I got to work with. Let me try to smooth this out. Just call him Rokta. Rokta, okay. Hello. Sorry, I do not have a message for raid. No. Trying to get the seam to go away. I don't need his butt to have a seam down it. I mean, everyone does, but, you know. How you doing? What army are you building? I am building Solar Auxilia. I am working on my las rifle section. I have, well, after I get this one done, I'll have 30 normal las men to go, and then I have 2 command squad plates I gotta fill up still. I got so many of these fuckers to finish. You can see kind of my entire plate so far. So many of them. I've not touched this game since like 2003. Holy I mean, yeah, that's possible with how old this game is. My roommate the other day trying to convince me to buy some White Dwarf magazines from like 1990 something. We're gonna have to raid and run because gotta poop. Hey, you do you, man. Go get some rest. Yeah, go get some rest. How are y'all doing tonight, though? What were you guys doing before you're all raided in here? I'm messing that up a little. That's probably gonna have to be smoothed out after it dries. Playing some Magic the Gathering Arena and harassing Rakta. Oh, the hell was that? Oh, follow. Thank you for following. Sorry if I'm a little jumpy. I tend to not get a lot of time to stream. So anytime there's a new noise going on, it freaks me out a little bit. I don't know what's going on. Have a White Scars on me. Oh, dude, White Scar. Their aesthetic goes so fucking hard. I love how they look. But for my Space Marine army for Horus Heresy, I actually decided to go with Alpha Legion. Alerts are so loud, I get you. Yeah. I'm getting into Horus Heresy. I decided, you know, maybe I'll have instead of my normal Space Wolves and 40k, I'd go for something a little more evil and went with Alpha Legion. Though, are they evil? Are they? Alpha Legion, you know? My Space Marines and Dark Eldar are both hot pink. Oh, God. So if it's Space Marines that are hot pink, wouldn't that make them Emperor's children? They love that hot pink aesthetic, don't they? Oh, shoot. I should have put on the pants bits before I started this. Don't have any spares there. Oh, Chaos Space Marines. Ah, that makes sense. Chaos Space Marines are all sorts of colors all over the place. Alright. I'm gonna have to do this in a bad order, but I will make this shit work. Ugh. Come on. Come on, work with me. Work with me. There we go. Pack on there. There's 15. Ooh, there it is. I'm always losing my little bits and pieces everywhere. Oh, though, should pull this out. Speaking of some Space Marines, I'm actually a Space Wolf player for 40k, so I wound up getting one of the nicest looking Redemptors I could get. A couple of bits are obviously 3D printed because some of these are definitely not normal, but you know. I absolutely love how my roommate painted this up. Still needing some work done here and there, like the teeth, obviously, like right there's some teeth there that are just not even white, but it is still so badass looking. And of course, wait, did I get this magnetized? I don't remember anymore. No, I didn't. No, I didn't. I should not pull any of that off. Shop I used to play Magic at has a big Warhammer play space, and they do monthly contests for painting. Oh yeah. The stores near me too also always have some big monthly contests. However, I'm a little bitch, and I have not gotten into painting yet. I have an entire tray just sitting up here, waiting for me to start getting into how to actually do that part. I need to one day. Come here. I do not like that seam that I accidentally caused on the back of this guy. I will have to clean that up at some point when it's dry. What do I got next? Ah, the front bit. Got to cover up the front bit. There you are. Yeah, I've seen some stuff that literally just flat out intimidates me. I still remember seeing, because they obviously had some Warhammer Age of Sigmar stuff there too. They had some unbelievably well painted Bone Reapers. I had like a purple glow and everything to them. It was so fucking cool looking. Which I do have Bone Reapers, and hopefully I can like manage to paint something that well one day. But damn, it was a really nice one. All right. Ooh, this is this is gonna get hard. Oh, why did I put it on so early? Okay, let's see if I can't get a good grip on this. I feel myself slipping at. Okay, yeah, this is. I've put myself in a bind. Okay. Lightly hold it. Don't pinch too hard. Actually, hold on. Nah, it's not coming off. Okay. If I can't just get that in there. Right, like that. Okay. That's, I hope that didn't break anything. Oh, no. Little off. Honestly, it's not that bad. Okay. Whew, okay, everyone's good, it looks like, I think. Yeah, none of my voxilias got broken. Okay, we're good. We're good. Maybe let's try to avoid that. In case that happens again. I don't need my voxilias breaking. They're already so thin already. They're a pain to fix. Okay. What am I missing though? Need my charger and bayonet on. Bayonet. Charger. There we go. Hey, Chili. I'm just over here making my solar auxilia, man. Try to smooth that out. It's small pieces. It's hard to get a hold on them to sand them. Just no, it's not helping me a whole lot. Trying so hard not to lose a piece to the depths of under my desk somewhere. Ooh, how is this gonna work? May have to just sit slightly. Yeah, they are right on top of each other. I definitely think, oh yeah, that's not gonna work. Maybe. They're right on top of each other. But I think it just barely manages to work. Let me quickly smooth that off. I think it's smooth. Okay. That's done there. Now I just need to put his head on, glue him down to something, and we're good. Where's a head at? There's a head. I have more over there somewhere? No. No, I don't. Okay. Alright. I kind of have this guy looking just a bit off to the left. I guess is right. Ooh. Alright, right, there he is. One of 31, or one of 31 done. I guess 41, I got those still. Alright, let me get this boy magnet on. Ah. Oh, okay, that didn't go so well. The super glue does not like to stick right away. Okay. Progress. Ooh. Yeah, it's already coming off. Okay. Soup. God! I just dropped it. Really bad at this. Come on. Come on, just right there. Just right there. Stick. Just stick. At some point, I will let my fingers go and you'll just stick. Right? Right? Okay, kind of there. I'm probably just going to leave this for a little bit just to ensure it stays on. I already don't like... Yeah, that's what I thought. As soon as I tried to touch it. Ah, there's a dog hair on it. Why is this being the worst part about the entire experience? Holding. Ooh, I think we're good. Okay, I'm just gonna leave it. Leave them be. Okay. Ugh, back to the top. I'm thinking about it. I probably don't need this many sergeants. Surely if I'm running 3 LAS groups, I'm not running... Or if I'm running LAS squads, I'm not running 6 squads of LASmen. LASmen? LAS rifle section. There we go. The name's right there. I'm just blind. Thinking about it. But me and my roommates are all casual about it. I'm just gonna stick to it. $56. Hold on, let me pull that from somewhere else. I know I got a spare one with you somewhere. Yeah, don't fall. I'm not gonna sand that as much. Okay. Those little shoulder bits again. Okay. Now it needs me to attach 45. I need to find one of those arms. 45? No, that can't be right. 45 is the rifle arm. Yeah, this is 45 right here. But the sergeant wields a pistol. God, GW, come on. GW, why? Bet it's like 54 or something. 57? No, that's the wrong arm. 58? That looks like a match. This one right here. I can't tell because they're making me look at it from the wrong angle. It's been a while since I've made one of the sergeants. We'll just hold on. I can double check, right? It was 58. Pose 2 uses 31 and 32. 7, 23, 36, and 41. Yeah, I'm fine with that one. 58. It's just GW being GW. Nice. Onto my thumb. Further back, I cut myself. Stop smacking my microphone. I don't know why I keep doing that. Now I've lost track of my sander. Where'd my finer sand brush go? Oh, there it is. Behind the microphone. Swear to God, I would lose my own head if it wasn't attached. Okay. Now comes the hard part of figuring out how to position this. Wow, what the hell happened to this guy's arm? I think I know what this was. This was my roommate's attempt, because look at that shoulder pad. Look how far back that thing goes. I definitely would not have done that. It's a little too late to fix it now. Right, wanted to see if there was any trap holes I was gonna run into, and then he does that to me. Okay. Just like that, right? Okay. Now to decide on a weapon. We are... What have I used so far, actually? Hold on. You... And... That is 2 guys using the saber. There we go. You're finally dry. Looks like I've done at least twice of a dude having this Charnabel sword. Maybe that is the power sword. Oh, let me look closely. No, those are the exact same swords. Okay, so what sword is that? That's the question. Okay, it is definitely not the power sword. Considering this will probably be the last sergeant that I make, I think I'm just gonna go with and give him a power sword just for shits and giggles. It's not like it's a massive deal. Ooh, I should put the shoulder in first. What was it? 40? 7. Still using 7. No, I don't think that's correct. Mainly because there is a piece right here of 40, right here, that is literally not used by anyone in the entire army. I think that's probably the right one. They happen to do this a lot. Let's go there. I don't know. Almost looks like it's like on the edge of it. Yeah, that's a perfect fit. Yeah, that's literally what happened. GW being GW. Ooh, this song goes hard. What the hell? Oh, if I don't screw it up completely. There we go. All right. Now I need 57. This arm right here. Already done 1 power fist. I'm not going to do another. That's going to up by an arm. Where's the sword? See how the sword looks. I swear I just had the sword a second ago. That'll work. I don't know if this is the same one, but it'll work. I'm trying to think, how do I want to do this? Maybe raised up a bit higher than normal. Yeah, make this guy raise his arm up a bit higher than everyone else. Like he's pointing the saber forward. You know, telling his men to move forward. There we go. It's a bit like he's like calling his men forward or something like that. And again, I have another guy kind of doing that too. I think this one's a bit higher though. It's about the same actually. All right, what do I want to do for a pistol? That's the next question. I got, what is that one? I think that's the plasma. Yeah, that's the plasma. You got, is this one the blaster? Blaz? I don't know which one that is. I think that's listed on there. Why not get the... No one's used the needle yet. I'll put the needle on him. The needle pistol. All right. And of course I bobble it. Okay, let's not go for the three-peat. A moment. Not smack you around any. No, that's on. Huh. Wait, really? They don't. I don't put the other shoulder on until after I've done the legs? What? What sense does that make? Okay, whatever. Whatever. I just gotta find right legs. Hopefully someone's got the right legs. Uh-oh. What did I determine again? 10, 20, 30. Yeah, I literally can't take many of those. So I must have screwed up somewhere at some point because it does not look like I have right number of legs. Well, we will just have to make this work. I do not have enough spare legs. Okay. 25, 26, that's what I got spare. He will certainly look a little different than the other ones now. Guess that's not so bad though. Yeah, that'll hardly be noticeable. Good there. I just really need the feet smooth enough to stick onto a plate. That's it. Need you at some point. What am I looking for? 15. I guess I don't really need 15 anymore. Don't see what I'm looking for there, not there. Can I really use them all up somehow? That can't be possible. I don't know, I must just be missing something. Yeah, that's the right side. Oh, maybe I can use extra of these. Yeah, no, that doesn't fit there. All right, compromise. See if we can't fit a melt on them. Oh yeah, that could work. Now first, let's finish up the front part. Why are you coming out already? Where's one of the little things that go to the front of the leg so I can cover up that blemish? Surely there's a spare one somewhere. I need to stop pushing everything off my desk. You've got... There it is. Try not to repeat the same mistake from last time. And I push that straight off. Nice and straight. There we go. All right. This one might actually just be a super glue angle just because there's not a whole lot of contact. Oh, let's try. And then we hold. We hold and pray. If I would put that right on top. I think I can make that work. I'll line it up a little better, but try to get that look smooth. Everything else will be fine. There we go. It looks like it is working out a-okay. Go ahead and put that shoulder in. Come on. I mean, it looks... Oh, and then I just broke the hell bomb off. Yep, there it goes. There we go. That looks better. Now, to address that issue. Maybe there's something else I could put on in its place. Something that will fit better. Or some of the bits I randomly dropped. Looks like nothing important. Isn't there like a water jug? Some kind of flask? I'm thinking about this. Let's try to get the flask on there. There we go. That looks pretty good. A little flask instead of a Melta. Looks like the shoulder's holding up pretty well too. All right. And there we go. All right. Get them on a plate. That set in. All right, I think that's going to be the last sergeant I make. I don't think there's ever going to be a situation where I'm running 5 LAS squad rifles or 5 LAS rifle sections. I don't think there's going to be an instance of me doing that. I already think 4 was maybe pushing it already. Yeah, I think I'm going to make everyone else just normal standard guys. Okay. Oh. I guess technically I could have been taken from the next sheet on that. Oh well, we made it work, and he looks a lot different now. All right, I think I do have to pull out a new sheet though. I don't think I have any more of the normal chess pieces, do I? No, I don't. Time to pull out a new one. All right. See how many of these I can get through tonight, or I can't stomach in it anymore. We'll set you over there now. See how much I can get by with using the scraps from the old ones. I have so many of these chest plates right here. So many. And because the actual captain or the command squads will use completely unique ones. Let's not do that. Yeah, I still got one more. Yeah, it's not going to be noticeable. That would. Where'd I put the rougher sanding stick? There you are. Oh, I think I need a drink or something. I just got a ping of a headache. Ugh. Okay. Also, give me a moment for a fucking place that's currently having snow right now. I'm burning up. I need to take off my sweatshirt. Ugh, okay. Fucking calling on everything. All right. Where was I? 31, 32. Surely I got a couple of those, right? You definitely have some. Are there any others? 45 for 24. 41? 41, yeah. Oh, hi, Twitchy. I am slowly finishing my auxilia. 31... 32 is missing. How did that happen? Did I... 41 is there. Did I use the wrong fucking arm somewhere else? I must have. Holy shit. Okay. Well, I'm a fucking idiot. No, wait. I remember this now. I think that arm's just gone. I think I remember it now. I know I did that. And then I just... My god, how often have I been doing that? Or is that not 31 to begin with? Wait, we might be okay. I don't think that was 31 to begin with. Yeah, that was 45. Okay. I'm a little special. That is not even the right gun to begin with. It was the one directly below it. Yeah, that attaches at the shoulder. Yeah, okay. Okay, we're good. We're good. Just a little retarded. Just a little. Oh, Twitchy, how are you feeling today? Finally able to speak? Still sound like a Fallout ghoul. Ugh. You know what? Actually, some people are into that. Yeah, Twitchy got very sick. She got cooties from Seki. What am I gonna do with you now that I screwed that up? I'll probably come across it at some point. Okay, how does this guy have it? He has it almost fully pointed. Not quite. Probably like that. Yeah. Just like that. like there's literally only one way to slot that on there without it being all bumped up and weird. Okay, just fall. Cannot hold. Go easy peasy. I just need a slot on 7 and 6. Specifically in that order, because I am not making that joke again. Oh, where the fuck is this headache coming from? Just random pings in my head. Like, right now I don't feel it, and then it'll just randomly come back again. Is there even a spare 7 left? Could I get away with just using another 6? Could I? I don't think I can. I don't think that's how that works. Up there. Not here. Okay, yeah. Gotta just pull this out. Come on, 1, 2, 3, 4. Only 4 7s per sheet. Yeah, GW fucked this up somewhere. I don't know how, but they fucked it up. Because that one wasn't supposed to be used on the sergeant then, because you're not gonna build the sergeant every single time, so it's not like you can actually substitute that out. God damn it, GW. How many times am I going to say GW in one stream? Guess we'll just have to find out what's the right one. I mean, that looks like it fits really well. Yeah, that looks like it fits really well. Okay, after that, what am I doing? Legs, 34. 33, 34. There shouldn't be a single pair of legs left over. Yeah. Yeah. Sounds like GW. Mm-hmm. Those two right there. Ah! Wow, that landed straight in the trash bin. Oh, come back. Where are you? I see it. I see it. No. Almost got it. There you are. Come here. Come on. You know, there's probably something poetic about one of my guys in the army throwing himself straight into the trash where it belongs. Yeah, I knew that was coming. Don't worry, he's Solar Auxilia. He'll get trashed at some point. Somebody will just throw him out and go, it's the Emperor's will. Need to find a way to get myself more underneath the camera. The issue is, now I'm not sure if this mic's in a good spot. It looks like it's fine. Keep just instinctively, like, trying to pull it right up to my face. It sucks being nearsighted. There we go. Perfect seam on that one. Can't even see it. Meanwhile, I can smooth that out. Okay. What do I do now? Smack on 21, 16, and 15. Oh, you got plenty of spares. What about everyone else? Okay, this has still got 2 heads that are good on it, so I'll just go ahead and clip those out right away. That helmet tin? Gotta be helmet tin. Then I shouldn't actually need this sheet for anything else. Yeah, I'm not... Well, I guess, yeah, I still need to pull out the aux and the Lex, or the Vex, things like that. I did not even see where that went. Where did that go? Oh, okay, there it is. Oh, 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 Jesus Christ, these pieces, I swear to God. I'm gonna have a heart attack. We need 1650. There's not really more of. But I could just pull spares for other bits. I think that's a big deal. Let's go ahead and just start pulling the spares from this thing. Don't have 15. 15 is the important one. Oh, that's the wrong side. Go. Okay. Front is. Ooh. Spare from here. Hold on, how many 15s are there supposed to be? 1, 2, 3, 4. You give me 4? Ain't no way. Are you just expecting me to not have enough spots to hook bayonets on? Wow, it literally looks like they might have just planned this to not... They gave me 15 bayonets, but not enough of these pouches right here that you can hook the bayonet onto. So they just expect me to slap it onto one of them. Oh, there's the 15th one. Found it. Or the 5th one. I'm blind. I was giving them shit, and turns out I was just a dumb bitch. Surely that means I got a spare somewhere, right? Just missing it? Oh, nope. Somehow there is no spare. Not sure how that happened. Hurts my finger so much. Oh my god. Ah! Just a weird nub pressing in my finger. And still feel it. Oh my lord. Slightly take that down. There we go. From there, I should be good to just... Yep, I'm straight on. Okay. Off. He'll be looking off. My right, his left. Go. And lastly, we'll have an Auxilia Vexil. Wait, I'm reading the name on the sheet now. Auxilia with Auxilia Vexla. That is fucking... I don't know. Feels very weird to pronounce. Auxilia must just mean something that I'm not realizing. Thought it had something to do with troops, but oh, it's being used on the radio? I don't remember what this thing does. Almost nothing but purely aesthetic at this point anyway, though. How does it? Huh? Ah, that. Okay. Right. I need to put this on first. Oh God. I gotta sand in between. And I drop it. The worst part is that it's like an edge, like it's not a flat surface. It is curved in like a 45-degree angle. Well, see how this goes. Yeah, I can see I bit into it a little bit. Oh, that is pain in the ass sand. PWI. Maybe I can get this in here. Ah, maybe that is that. Maybe that's the secret. Maybe not. Catching a little. Hmm. Yeah, that's gonna be as good as it gets. All right, how does this connect? Where am I looking? Across the that. Taken. There's not a lot of support on this one spot. Right there, right there. Okay. Taking me forever to do this. Second. Oh, pop my neck around. Quick swig. All right. Magnets on. Okay, let's start on the next one. Box interlock. Fingers around a little bit. For the most part, I should be kind of done with these. This guy will need helmet 10. Is 10. You 10? You're 10. Okay. Ah. Right. I need to get the charger and bayonet on him. I forgot. Okay. Almost entirely. All that fuss I made about finding fucking bayonet holder, and I completely forgot about the bayonet. Ass little thing. Weapon for a weapon that I will more than likely never have on any of my guys. I want to have it on there because aesthetics. Any moment they are literally ready to affix bayonet. Voila. Oh no, did I put the magnet on wrong? No, it's fine. There we go. Okay. Off my workstation a little bit. These nips off of here. Come here. Bro, some of those nibs are so small they're just gonna go through. Man, I would end up glued to that model too many times. Trust me, I've been glued to it too many times too. I've just gotten good at it. My fingers are not nearly as gluey as they used to be. Okay. Find some chess pieces. Do I have any spare anywhere? Surely I do. Oh. Where am I? What was the spare ones? Where are we here? Okay. Yep, what I thought. I'm still pulling random chess pieces off of 2 sheets back because I have that much extra of those. Wow, okay, I can't pull it out. I am stuck. There we go. Down. Start here. Need 27, 28, and the shoulder piece. Okay. I think I need to start pulling for you for the shoulder pieces. You're out. Yeah. We're pulling. Alright. Now to see what we got for arms throughout all of my scatters. SA 28, 27. 44, 45, 45, 35. Interesting that I've used up. I haven't used up 35. There. One from the most recent. Eight. 27 more. You are. Very. It takes off everything so fucking hard. Holy shit. the shoulder bit. Forgot. I guess I should have sanded that. It is clearly sticking out. Well. Late than never. There we go. It was a noticeable stick out. Holy shit. There we go. Alright, how is this guy holding it? Kind of a low ready. Probably like that. Yeah, about it. Yeah. I'm doing it, the shoulder bit is literally wanting to fly off. Okay, come on, work with me. Okay, I'm hurting my fingers trying to do this. You nice and secure on there. Try not to touch the shoulder. Little shoulder mounted power thing, I don't know what. That is too low. Right there. Okay. Oh no, it's kind of falling apart. It's kind of falling apart. I've kind of fucked it. I think I screwed the pooch. Okay, well. A little more in there. There we go. I think that's salvaging it. Maybe a little higher. Let's just give it a moment to set. I was kind of fucking with it a little too much. Oh, everything's popping. Oh. Okay. What am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? There we go. Experiencing a couple of minor skill issues. Not sanding. Must have, yeah, it looks like I just kind of forgot to sand this bit. I'm screwing this one up so badly. Oh my lord. Like, look, you can literally, I can't get the right angle. See my finger. I think I just need to take the arm off, resand that. Completely screwed up. I think I completely forgot to sand it. I can see it a bit in the shoulder too. The shoulder shouldn't matter as much. I'll have shoulder plate over it. Everything else, kind of a dumb move. There we go. I think it's salvaged. Okay. On. Get in there. First. There we go. Get in there. Okay, I'm just gonna redo this shoulder again. So much as just a little pressure on it and it just starts falling. Okay. Breathe. Okay. What we got next? 29 and 30. These two. And yeah. And that piece literally just fired across my room. Okay. Sure, the vacuum cleaner will eventually figure out where that went. Ooh, that does not look good. Oh, okay. Salvage. It's salvage. Salvage. Just need a little more plastic. Get in there. Okay, that's good. That's working out. Okay. I just not realized that's the melt-a-bomb. Supposedly that's the melt-a-bomb. I thought that was a fucking canteen of some sort, but no, apparently it's a melta. Oh, I'm feeling so much in my back just pop around. Holy shit. That is not healthy. Whoa, where are you going? Where are you going? There we go. E21. It's going on my right. Okay, let's not do. No. That's attached. Go ahead. Match the two halves. this one's coming out real bad. I screwed up the legs really badly too. It's just a bad seam forming. Dangers of using plastic cement. Screw it up, you screw it up real bad. Guess I just kind of have to live with that. Alright, what am I doing next? Attaching all the random bits. Right head, right? Yeah, it is. Right. I got one of the bits for that thing around here somewhere. Where is it? Where is it? I just completely mangled that. I did. Oh my god, I just mangled that. Nothing some paint can't fix? Oh no, trust me, you will notice it. I think I completely... Yep, I nicked off just a little bit of this one. You can kind of see it's a little rough on one of those, the small peg on the top. I nicked it just a little bit. Well, luckily that's a spare, so... Any other spare ones, or do I just need to accept that? Oh, no, there's one right here. I'm blind. Alright, let's not do that again. There we go. Ugh, those things are just so tiny, it's hard to accidentally hit them. Hello there, Wolfgang. There we go. How's it going? Doing all right. Got a lot of my solo Auxilia I gotta finish because I decided to play a horde army. So now I have 28 more of these guys to go, then another 10 commanders. At this point, nice and flush. Yeah, it's that. Okay. That looks good. Down gently. Okay. Here are some spare bayonets and Alright, let's watch if this thing will fly. Nope, we're good. Need anything else from this? Alright. Ooh, where did it go? Where? Oh no. Where is it? Okay. Oh, the tweezers were covering it. These small bits are gonna give me a heart attack, I swear to God. Should I put that one on? Yeah, that's fine. There we are. Let's not do that. Please don't fumble around. There we go. Perfect. Yeah. Ooh, you can. I'm just looking at the camera from here, and I can just see that massive seam right on the butt plate. I don't know. Maybe. Ooh, no. I think that's an actual, not just a visual seam. I think that's actually a pretty big bump. Well, that's what happens when I don't do that very carefully. Oh boy. Get Louis. Little caked up, right? I mean, the main issue is that his ass is cracked in half, which, to be fair, kind of how it's meant to be, but not in this case. Oh yeah, I can feel it now. Just gonna. Oh. And use it as an upsell. All right. Zelia with the Fox interlock. So that's pose 2. On to pose. Okay. Need anything from this one anymore? I don't think so. I don't need to pull anything from that. Oh no, wait, no, I got a spare little bit around here that I gotta use up, don't I? Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Around here somewhere. I can smell it. Is it up? I did use it up. I'm not crazy. You're crazy. Shut up. That, and then I should be done with this. Yeah, I don't need that anymore. That's all commander bits. So you got a lot of spare bits still. You got anything important? Commander bits. Need to pull off you. A couple of heads. Order pencil. Yeah, you still got some useful shit on you. gonna sand that. Okay. Okay. 24, 23. I might have a couple of spare arms for that. Yes, I do. 4. Okay, yeah. And GW's brilliance. You see this arm right here? Take a guess which arm that is. Give you a hint. You see that very slightly covered 2 on this nib right here? Right there? That's where the 23 is hidden. Good job, GW. Good fucking job there, GW. Good job. Alright, do I need anything else from here? Got heads. Technically, yes. Yeah, we still have some here and there. You are kind of the back burner. They need to make you work for it. Oh yeah, trust me, GW fucking makes me for it. Okay, what does this guy have his gun at? He has it at low ready. It's like down to here, basically. Oh, hold on. I forgot the shoulder bit again. Technically, I can start first. Yeah, I can do this first. Let's do that. Alright, let's not repeat the same mistake. Okay, that's definitely sanded down. There we go. Shoulder. There we go. What's something I don't get about this? These are 2 different shoulders, and according to the instructions, they're the same thing. Like, I just use them interchangeably. I don't know why. I don't know why they did it like that. I really don't. Are they any different? I am struggling to see a difference. They're interchangeable on the models themselves. So at least that's what GW says. Who knows? And you look empty. Where are you? Another 6 somewhere I just don't see. I think I'm blind. One, two, three, four. There's number 5. Oh, 5. We have one? No, you don't. Okay. Let's get that one out of the way then. Oh, it's like, here's a random 6. Here's the rest of the 6s up here, and then random 6 there. Whatever. They gotta make me work for it. Because it could be worse. I've heard Aldari is pretty bad about that. Aldari? I don't know. One of the elves in some kind of format. I think it might have been... Actually, it might have been Sylvaneth? Technically isn't elves. It's just woodland spirits. Lamau, wood elves are in the cities of Sigmar. Yeah, that looks good. Yeah. Little lip in the shoulder. Getting it there. Little thing here. This little light that comes off of him that makes trying to put that shoulder pad underneath a little bit of a pain. Okay. Largely it for the upper body right now. Let's find 25, 26. One, yeah. And no. I have 26. Got my sand stick between my legs. Be a little more conscious of the butt plate. As long as that's good, everything else should be fine. Push my nails together. I need just a little to seep in the crack. That looks good. Bits and pieces. Ooh, okay. Little. Back. Right there. Oh, right there. That landed right on that. Big stick. Go. Look at this closely. That looks good. Because there's this little line coming down his back that connects to the belt. Kind of hard to get it just right, though. Scooch back a little. Right there. Okay. Cool. Full dab. I'll help soak in. Okay. Now for the accessories in his helmet. Slap this helmet on. He'll be staring off. Left a little, his right. There we go. Move on to a completely new sprue of them. Let's move up to the turret sprue. Kind of weird. Notice this one on I've noticed this every single time I've done this one. Notice his hand placement is like just enough onto the back of the gun that it kind of gets in the way of this little thing, and it's just the objective right thing to put on these weapons. These are like superchargers to help make my last rifles just a little bit more deadly. And it's like a single point to take, and it's not like, well, these guys are fucking not very expensive, so I might as well just take them. So it's really weird that they decided that they're gonna have a hand there that kind of gets in the way of that. Messes with it a little bit, maybe not enough to notice it unless you look real close, especially since, you know, big army of them. Still kind of annoying. There we go. Excuse me. On to the next one. Pose 4. This is the guy that might be using a different shoulder blade, because he is like aiming his gun. So his arm's a little higher up. Oh, hello. Nice to meet you. First time viewer here. My name is... I am absolutely terrible at reading Japanese. Is it the... Ichika? Ichika VTuber from Japan. Greetings from Japan. Hello. Welcome to the stream. Oh, my fingers are round. Might be the last one I do for tonight. I do kind of need to get myself up in the morning. See if I can get this done before I hit the hour. All right. Oh, my back out a little bit. All right, let's go. Need uppies in the morning? Yes, my roommate's dragging me off somewhere for a Warhammer thing in the morning, actually. Some kind of event being held at one of our local stores. Since I'm an entire sheet in front already, might as well just move on to this. I'm thinking about it now. I did not actually ask him what the fuck the Warhammer event actually is. I have zero clue what they're doing. I'm sure as hell not buying shit. I got too much of a backlog and tons of other shit going on. Yes, dog. Huh? What you groaning about, huh? Or tired? Do you want to go to bed? I'll finish up here soon, Mara. It's okay. Okay. Step 536 and 4. On me, just dropping shit everywhere again. 3534? 3536. Probably rushing this a little bit. I didn't even try to see what it would look like dry fit wise. Alright, it's gonna be fairly high. Yeah, probably like that. Yeah. That looks good. That looks good. It's in that. So let's go ahead and get right to the next step. I might. Okay. My brain just stopped visualizing what the hell was going on here for a moment. Sometimes our brains just shut off and we don't know what it's doing anymore. Okay. Alright, this is where I need to see if this other fucking shoulder piece actually works here. There you are. Leave it in there. Oh yeah, that's what it is. That's 100% gotta be what it is. They have it listed as 7, but it looks like 40 is what it fits in. Yeah, that looks like it fits fairly well. The big difference between these two is the little front part of this shoulder blade. It is very hard to see. Little front bit of that shoulder blade there. Ooh, wow, that's a lot clearer. It's like a little bit raised versus the normal. That's the big difference, which that just seems to make sense for the guy that's actually aiming his gun. Everyone else is either, you know, maybe a high ready, but not aiming. Yeah, that fits in there so well. Look at that. That's so snug. That's 100% what it's got to be. GW has it listed as the normal standard one. That's why I only have like 4 of those instead of 5. Okay. I need 6. When I come back tomorrow, I'm not scrambling around going, "Ooh, where the fuck is it? I can't find it." Okay. Upper chest is good. Now we got the lower body. 38, 37, 8. And this weird bit. I'm gonna chop. Okay. Where's the boot? Where's 37? Where's 37? That's boot. A little weird. Covering my face, and now my camera turns off. There we go. You can see. Not the best thing to work on. At the same time, I guess there's going to be a knee plate kind of coming up over it, so it may not be that bad. It's just how that one cuts. Smooth enough underneath. Enough for when we connect that back. Smooth that out. From here, you can also see that's where the little tube from the back actually connects to on the hip. Right there at that little nib. It's not actually something you're supposed to cut off or sand. That is actually just a part of the model. Gotta make that part nice and smooth for when they connect. Otherwise, you have this little, I think it's supposed to be a power cable. The power cable is just completely unconnected, and it just kind of makes it look bad. There we are. That's good. Go ahead and get those smacked together. On the leg. Here we are. Pink. Yeah, it looks like we kind of get away with it just for the fact of there's nice and close. You can kind of get away on it just for the fact that there's so much clothing going on in that spot. Camera doesn't want to. I'm in front of my camera, so it doesn't find me anymore. There's so much clothing in that area, it's really not that big of a deal. Everything's kind of covered up. Okay. Attach some belt bits. Got any belt bits over here? No, you don't. Out of my face. There's all my belt bits. And they normally want 60. Do I have any spares over here? I do. I got tons, but I'm just gonna skip that for now. Oh, I just now realized that his ass is wide open. What's the plate for that? Do I put that on now? Yes, I do. Okay. $39. There it is. Let's not fly out. Okay. Where did you go? Where are you at? Right there in front of me. Seems good. That little tab. Okay. There we go. His butt being into is not as big of a deal. Yes, technically there is supposed to be a seam there. Technically there is, because it's angled. Who knows? Maybe that will work out in the end. You. And then for once, we are not putting a little thing up on one of his front leg plates. That is not something they have. So I'm good to just stick these on? Yep, just good to stick those on. Okay. This one real close to my eyes. Down in X. Pull it together and fuse. Oh yeah, that's looking good. That's looking good. Still kind of see a seam. Could also just be the light. We're all not that. We'll see. Ooh, yeah, there it is. Now you can barely even tell. That's perfect. All right. We got some heads floating around here somewhere. Where are they? Head. Ooh, what happened to this band? Oh. I don't think that was me. Look at that bayonet. It's crooked. It goes off to the left slightly. Goes off just ever so slightly to the left. It's a little bent, just like me for real. I mean, what? Huh? What? Huh? Ooh, I need the charger. Got the charger. Go. Saying that. I have this guy aiming. There we go. Certified shooter. Come here. That just stuck around on my... There. Last leg. Oh, okay. All the bits are on. Now it's just time to super glue him down. And then I just complete. We don't do that. Oh, his head got twisted during all that. Do not think I got it as good as what it was, but... it's still pretty good. Alright. Magnet on. Okay. Oh, not ready. All right. I'll let that dry off. Thank you all for coming out tonight, for anyone who's still around and listening, and to the 2 people that rated. Holy shit, I was not expecting to get rated twice tonight. Or even rated once, so thank you 2 very much. It was Rotka and Dandy. Rotka and Dandy. Thank you 2 very much for rating me tonight. I really do appreciate it. Let me see if I can figure out how to set up rating someone here. I've never actually rated before. How do I do this? Who is... okay, I think that's it. Who is live right now that I am familiar with? Seki is streaming. Just right into Seki. Now, how do I do it on YouTube? How do you rate? You can't? Oh, right, I'm not big enough to do YouTube streams like, or YouTube raids like that. You're right. Well, we'll raid into Seki on Twitch. There we go. And I'll be ending the YouTube stream now. Thank you all for coming out, and later. Where is it? Hold on. Where is everything?